That boy Big T don't miss.
Bang, 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 boy, shit break. On the hard thing, out of Alabama, you can add next say.
Hello everyone, it's the Black Barbie representing the Hit Squad all the way from Ohio. So please like, share, and subscribe.
Yo. I done met a lot of niggas in my lifetime. You can't keep it real with everybody, my nigga. Everybody ain't solid, everybody ain't 100. For real. Stick to your motherfucking self. These niggas ain't what they say they is. Know that? Love.
I do this shit for my brothers and everybody that done died for us. Niggas saying they gon' ride. When the time came, they ain't ride for us. Hitting licks on some hot shit with the same click, it was 5 of us. Niggas switched up like a bitch, said they'll die for you, but they lied to us. Make room for the real, all that other shit ain't got time for it. Mama still paying bills, till I get a meal, I'ma grind for it. Record labels all fake and gay, I won't sell my soul, I won't sign for it. Really cut from a different cloth, and new niggas only piss me off. Come around like they really down, but they only rhyme cause they mooching off it. Niggas pussy beat the coochie off it. Listen up when the truth is talking. Real niggas got morals, and the lame niggas don't hate. Rob, who take what? Bitch, I'm riding around with that K. Riding around with that long K. Fuck a Draco, yeah, it's wartime. We ain't doing no drive-bys. If you try mine, we knocking doors down. I ain't saying I'm the biggest nothing, but if we got a problem, I'ma handle that. Loud talk gon' get crunny smacked. Turn this fat ass to a punching bag. Niggas saying it's on go when they see a nigga. Well, bitch, I'm a lunching pad. Hot shit for you fuck niggas. All love for the real niggas. Even if a nigga went blind and got paralyzed, I wouldn't feel niggas. See the pain in my city eyes that they traumatized and they still getting it. Forever smoke on Mac bands, long live smoking bean. But most of all, the one that hurt the most, goddamn nigga took the king. Wake me up, I know it's all a dream, but this real life and I'm stating facts. If I said it, nigga, then I meant it, nigga. If it's out my mouth, I won't take it back. Rap niggas know what's going on. I'm the hottest shit since Tupac. I'm in Tupac and I'm too hot. Nigga, you not, I'm a fuse box. Yeah, nigga, I control shit. Y'all ain't better than my old shit. Tell them folks on no shit, on oh shit, this bullshit. I done kept it too real, but never got it in return. It's fucked up how we live, well I guess it's what I gotta learn. And they ain't saying that I'm perfect, cause everybody got flaws. And they say the real in the graveyard or they locked up behind walls. Your closest homie can be your biggest hater and I ain't trusting shit, not at all. They laugh at you when you fall, get mad at you when you ball. They come around like they really down, but them niggas sour cut them off. Stand alone on your own team, be a grown man, that's a boss. I'm only here to get it real. If I ain't done it, I ain't speaking on it. Wake 'em up cause this real. You can't learn shit cause you sleeping on me. Own homie tried to steal from me. The same one that said he killed for me. I never trust another soul going down that road, I be done killed something. Taking food out my kids' mouth will be the quickest way I catch a bid for something. Understand you gotta live for something, or you gon' die trying to live for nothing. Every dollar ain't meant to be chased, my nigga. Be patient, it's really coming. You don't work, you don't eat. I'm grinding hard, losing sleep. I'm taking drugs to take the pain away, but somehow the shit getting weak. And the fact that niggas so quick to try you in these streets and thinking shit sweet. Niggas fags, they gon' fleet. In the meantime, I found my own grind, I got my own shiny, I spend my money on my own time. Bitch, I done kept it too real, but never got it in return. It's fucked up how we live, well I guess it's what I gotta learn. And they ain't saying that I'm perfect, cause everybody got flaws. And they say the real in the graveyard or they locked up behind walls. Your closest homie can be your biggest hater, and they ain't trusting shit, not at all. They laugh at you when you fall, get mad at you when you ball. They come around like they really down, but them niggas sour cut them off. Stand alone on your own team, be a grown man, that's a boss.
Hey, salute to the squad, man. I want to say this is what Alabama hitter, and you are now tuned in to Hit Squad TV. Yeah, let's get it, family. Let's go. So let's check it. Let's check it. We got tequila in the building first and foremost. Salute to your loved one. We got positive vibes in the building. We got ZK in the building. You know, um, Sunday Easies. That's what I'm gonna go with. Got them in the building. Newcomer, I appreciate you for stopping in and rocking with us. We got K Dizog in the building, man. Said Coca Cola's on deck for the night, man. We gotta get old Cypress up in here, man. Yeah, I hope everybody doing all right tonight, man. It's a good old Thursday. I'm gonna tell y'all so. Y'all gotta subscribe to the backup channel. Man, listen, I went over on the backup channel and thought I was finna show the verses, man. I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even do it, champ. But these folks so mushy. I said, you know what? We got stuff to blog about. We definitely got some stuff to talk about, man. Yeah, we got Divine Black Rose in the building, man. Salute to you, sis. Yeah, we got things to talk about, man. Man, listen. Boy. Hey, man, Boosie kind of jockeying for position in the algorithm, ain't he? This nigga in the news every day. He in the news every day, fam. Let me see if I can find what I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be too hard. Man, look at this. Boy, would you look at this. Salute to everybody in the building. Man, hey, listen. First and foremost, y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. And let's push this thing out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We just vibing tonight. We just talking. We're gonna start out with Boosie though. Most definitely finna start out with Boosie. God dang, boy. Let's see here. What up, Key? Going on with you? He said, what's up, Hitter? What's the name of the backup channel? Man, let me go and grab the backup channel. It should be. Let me see here. Yeah. Let me pin that to the top of the chat. So that's the backup channel if y'all, you know what I'm saying, want to check it out. Yeah, man, we gotta build up our numbers on the backup channel too. You know what I'm saying? We got Texas Bama boy in the building. Boy, you done caught one from the beginning. That's what it is, homie. Salute to you. Yeah, man. Yeah, but that's the backup, y'all. That's the backup. I'm gonna give y'all. Let me pin this. Yep. So yeah, it's pinned to the top of the chat right now. Man, these folk crazy. We finna go right into it. Now we can put a hey, now we can put a voice with the face. Jesus. I don't know if that's something that we really wanted to do, but hey, we here now.
I know, yes, I took out my hair. I'm about to get it done Saturday this weekend. But yes, I don't have my crown on today, but
Y'all know who this is? Y'all know who this is, right? Hey, let me know if y'all know who this is, man. This is Princess Yolanda, otherwise known as Princess Yolanda Hatch, as in the significant other of, y'all know. Do I have to say it? All right. The significant other of Torrance Ivy Hatch. Yeah, this supposed to be Boosie's wife, significant other. You know, so she came out on the internet, and now she's coming out against Boosie. I man, Lord have mercy. I ain't never seen nothing like it, man. Never seen nothing like it. We finna get into this.
today I got ham and cheese, Doritos, and one of my favorite soda, Raspberry Country Club. So how y'all doing today? I wanted something different. I didn't want to go to Uber Eats, so I did something different and got.
You bad as hell if you can go to Uber Eats. I ain't never seen them go to Uber Eats. But yeah, it's all love.
A hero sandwich.
Oh yeah, she finna sit up here and just eat in front of y'all. Let me get to where she talking. Awkward as hell. Like, we don't want to see you eat, man.
So
Okay, finally
stuff
started.
on the internet about me.
Okay, here we go. Damn. Boosie been had my number and address.
I know y'all see stuff on the internet about me that Boosie accused me of and lied on me. I can't say too much. Me and him is no longer together, so it's gonna be a little different.
Just for
He really hurt it.
Just for clarification, she said that Boosie and her are no longer together. Just so y'all get a proper understanding.
And yes, I have to stay quiet about the situation until all this is over it. And I take action, but I don't know what kind of action I'm partaking. But yeah, it was shocking. His family was harassing me. And yeah, I'm not saying no more what's going on right now, but yeah, we no longer together. I just want to put that out there. But yeah, he accused me of a lot of false allegations and stuff. I had to change my number too as well, but I'm okay. A lot of people all over calling and see how I'm doing. Even people down south, all around the 50 states. I got family. They calling me, friends calling me, really calling my sister, but I can't say no more what's going on now. But yeah, me and Boosie no longer.
Damn. This shit here is weird. This is some of the most weirdest shit. And I tell you, she been robbing old ladies near and far to get that collection of jewelry she got right there. For real. God dang. I mean, she said that Boosie been stalking her. Well, what do you know? Let's check this out.
But I'm very
she cray as hell. Yeah, you can tell. You can tell.
shocked, and and violated, hurt. I'm like all over internet. And I don't deserve what he done to me. because I haven't done anything wrong. And me, when it comes to babies, I love babies. I used to work in daycare center. My fingerprints is registered in the state of New York City as working in daycare centers.
So, got a little background. She said she used to work in daycare centers. I wonder why she's not working in daycare centers nowadays. This is some weird stuff, man. Boosie, boy, I tell you, boy, you attract the worst kind. Jesus. And I wonder who told her to get on the internet and do this. If you got family, like for real, if you got family, your family should have told you better. Family should be watching her damn social media too. Cause this shit is crazy.
She work in daycare centers. I used to babysit. A lot of people came to me to babysit their babies and little children. I'm well respected and well trusted with children and babies. And I don't have nothing against no baby, especially his baby.
Let's go.
And I think I told y'all that before. The baby doesn't have nothing to do with us three, what's going on. Yeah. And then why would I call CPS? Because at first I didn't know what was CPS.
So you work in daycare centers and you don't know what CPS is? Damn, I know what CPS is, and we don't even have it down here. We call it DHR. Yeah, you just kind of figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Context clues. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out. Initials. Dealing with children. You kind of, or you know what I'm saying? Anything to deal with the family, you kind of can put it together. Miss Yolanda, but okay.
And why? And somebody had explained it to me. It's just like ACS or BCW. But why would I call CPS on him? And I always thought he was a good father to his children, even though they have their ups and downs. Him and his children, I always kept it 100. Since he was in that Baton Rouge mansion, I always have kept it 100% with Boosie. And yes, he knows me. You know, he knows that. But he's probably not going to mention that. But also,
damn,
why would I call CPS on him? And I always knew that he was a good father to his children. All those lies and false allegations, that really got me upset. But I stayed humble and calm and quiet this whole time. Because it started March 17th, 2026 at 8 o'clock. But believe me, I have my receipts with this situation. That's all I'm going to tell y'all. I got my receipts, my proof. So I'm not going to say no more about it, but yes.
Receipts on what? What the hell is she talking about, fam? Cypress, what it do, man?
What up, man? Where y'all find this weirdo at?
Hey, this is the woman that said that. This is the woman that Boosie said been stalking him and calling CPS and sending the laws to the house. Yeah. Now she's speaking out. She said she got her receipts.
Because if people that know me knows that I'm not no type of person like that, call CPS on a good father, you know. I'm not like that at all. And then also, he accused me of wanting to kill a baby. No, that's not me at all.
I ain't never heard Boosie say that this woman was trying to kill their baby. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all tell me. I ain't never heard Boosie say that this woman was trying to unalive his baby. The most he said was she was calling CPS out to the house and she's a stalker. Yeah. That's what she is. She's definitely a Boosie fanatic.
And I think he said harassment. I've been getting harassed too by Ray J Nelson and her best friends and her friends on my TikTok as well.
So she said she getting harassed by Boosie baby mama on TikTok.
And had to block them. They're all over my social media, her and her friends, especially her. Like I said, she knew about me and Boosie. We was together, yes, together and married. But like I said, I'm going to get my receipts. But I'm not going to say no more. But I'm a real good person. It seems like every guy I get with, okay? Every guy I got with want to always do me wrong for no reason. Then put me out blast like I'm crazy, I'm a stalker. That's one thing I'm not, a stalker, okay? Because, yeah, me and him had ups and downs, arguments, and apps we was in together.
She's from Brooklyn. Yeah, that's a Brooklyn accent.
Private apps.
New York.
He always blocked me. When he don't get his way, he always blocked me. But then always came back to me on TikTok Messenger. Okay? Always. So who's stalking who then? You know? Who's stalking who?
Put the sandwich down, for God's sake.
But that's why I'm going to get all my proof and my receipts together.
For all my fellas, Purdue just escaped Texas by 2.
And then, he accusing me and calling CPS, but one of his videos said he did not let CPS in. So who's lying on who? You know? He's lying on me.
You can't stop CPS from coming in.
Absolutely. And why she keep eating it god dang on sandwich in front of the camera? Oh my God.
I'm not going to say no more about it. I'm going to stay quiet. This I had to say. But after this video, I'm not saying no more.
My God, that sandwich must be good.
Oh my God. Woman a weirdo, man.
She brought all her jewelry out. Listen, I think we done heard enough. Ashley, what's going on? So yeah, this woman is definitely check this out. Let's see.
I think they want to call that black friend.
Oh, now she done put exhibit on her damn page. Oh my goodness. Oh, she done. Hey. Okay. Let's see here. Look like she done scraped all her Boosie stuff.
I'm ADHD, ADH, 4DA, all that, you know. I took Ritalin, Zoloft, everything. I like attention. I like people to just say, look at this. I like to go places and go crazy. I don't know, man. I mean,
That's crazy. That's crazy. It looked like she done righteous. Yes, she had. She done scraped her whole page from all that Boosie content, y'all. Man, she ain't crazy as we think she is now. We ain't crazy as we think she is. She is not crazy as we think she is. Man, she had pictures of her Photoshop standing next to Boosie. She had pictures of herself Photoshop kissing Boosie. She had pictures where she done went and bought this. You know, Boosie had a yellow mink coat, and she went and found her one at the Goodwill, and then popped back out and said that, you know what I'm saying, my husband Torrance Hatch then bought this for me. I'm talking about just crazy work. But she done scraped her whole channel, Jack. Yeah, she ain't playing. She is not playing. She had a herd of stuff up here with Boosie on it, and now it ain't none of it up here. Yeah, she playing a cold game. She is playing a cold game. Oh, I think I might have found one. Yeah, she got one on here like she just FaceTiming with Boosie. Yeah. Crazy. Which queen are you? So she ain't take them all down. They FaceTiming with each other. This is wild, Jack. Says it was the hand, the nose, the sandwich part that blew me. I swear, it was rough. That was rough. Yeah, then she finished it up with the Birdman hand rub. And put this shit together like y'all FaceTiming. It's crazy. That's crazy. That's real stalker vibes. My husband, Torrance Ivy Hatch Jr. I'm married to now. Yeah, she got a little problem. She just got a little problem. That's all. She just got a little problem. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's mighty funny that nobody has even came out and said anything about this other situation. You know what I'm saying? The one where the girl accused her of, you know what I'm saying, him violating her at 5 years old. Nobody never came out and said nothing about that. That's like dead in the water. I mean, he basically came out and said that he felt like he felt like that the record labels was pitting Kodak Black against Boosie. That it wasn't nothing that Kodak Black had did. It was his label. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Boosie having it his way. So we're gonna
I agree with Boosie on that.
Well, that is the record labels.
Yep, the record label.
Mm-hmm. Man. Well, enough of the Boosie news. I want to go to this right here, because a lot of people were following this, including myself, and we kind of were let down in the last, I want to say 30 days as it relates to this case. But today we got some news, and it was like, wow, are you serious? But people are being very hush-hush about this, so we gotta take everything with a grain of salt and see what's really going on with this situation, y'all. Let's get to it. If y'all haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. And if you haven't donated to the channel, please consider donating to the channel. Worthy cause, fam. Let's go. Jarvis Butts, y'all.
Now to our other big story at 5. Jarvis Butts, the man convicted of killing 13-year-old Neziah Harris and sexually assaulting her and other girls, is dead after weeks after being sentenced. His body found at a prison intake center in Jackson. Fox 2's Lauren Edwards is live in Detroit with reaction tonight. Lauren.
Rube, just as you said, Jarvis Butts was found dead, and this happening 2 weeks after he was sentenced for killing Naziah Harris. And just the location of her body is basically, at this point, it's a bit of a mystery. Detroit police are on it, but let's get into all the details because there is so much that you need to know. Now, this is the Charles Egler Reception and Guidance Center in Jackson. It's a prison intake center where the Michigan Department of Correction confirms that Jarvis Butts' body was found 2 weeks ago. 43-year-old Butts was sentenced in the murder of 13-year-old Naziah Harris, sentenced to 35 to 60 years. He pleaded guilty to second-degree murder.
Yeah, he got off easy. If y'all don't know about the Naziah Harris story, drop a one in the chat. We'll bring everybody up to speed. But yes, bro got found unalive in a prison intake center. Y'all got to help me out. That's weird. That's weird as hell. Angel, what's going on? Salute to you. Yeah, that's very weird. And he did get off easy.
Now they killed that nigga. I mean, I'm lying. You know what happened?
I feel you, but hey, let him get in there and let everybody get a turn. You know what they said? Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none, you know?
And as a part of the plea deal, he was supposed to provide information as to where her body was. And Wayne County Prosecutor's Office says he did exactly that. Harris was last seen in January 2024, and prosecutors say she met up with Butts the day that she disappeared, and she was pregnant. Allegedly, Butts, the father of that child. And fast forward Thursday, MDOC says he took his own life. MDOC says the staff tried to save his life but were unsuccessful. Fox 2 spoke with Harris's cousin Roxy, who was out of town, about what happened and the concerns the family still has.
We ultimately, want to still know where she is because we still don't have those answers. We just want to lay her to rest and things like that. So there's still a lot of unanswered questions, and him doing, deciding to take his own life was unexpected, literally 2 weeks after the sentencing. He made his bed, he got to lay in it. I think it was a bit of a cowardly way out, but he made his bed, so he has to lay in it.
So again, the prosecutor's office saying that Butts did provide information, and then she referred us over to Detroit Police Department, and we spoke with DPD, and they say that they are investigating, they are searching for her body, and that they are looking into every lead. Please stick with Fox 2 as this continues to develop. Reporting live here in Detroit, Lauren Edwards, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, Lauren, I know that obviously people who are being transported are being supervised. Any idea as to if this happened at a time that he just wasn't being watched or any of those details?
Ruth, there's so many questions as to exactly how this all unfolded. Those are questions that I have, that you have, that we hope to get answers about, when and how all this exactly happened. So all I can say at this time is that please continue to stick with us. As I get these updates, I will be delivering them.
Lauren Edwards for us live tonight. Thank you.
Man, that's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. And I'm thinking that's what it is too. DDP, salute to you. Salute to you. I think you did yourself too. Yeah, I think you did yourself too. What is this? Hold on, y'all. All right, somebody else. But yeah, I think he did himself. Ain't no doubt that he did himself.
I don't think his contract gonna let him live with it.
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't, bro. It wasn't. Especially the way he did that girl, man. Had that girl drinking antifreeze and just, you know what I'm saying, just trying stuff experimenting on this girl, And after what he tried didn't work, then the final outcome was to just, do what he did. Sick mother, boy, I tell you. Boy, I tell you. Man. What is this? Let's see here. Yeah, but Jarvis Butts, he got off easy. And what everybody wanted was for him to stand trial. They wanted for him to stand trial, but he knew he wasn't going to stand trial. Ain't no way in the hell that he was going to stand up under all of that pressure. All fingers pointing to him. And you know what I'm saying? At the end, they're going to crucify you. Because you guilty. You know you guilty. They know you guilty. You waste the taxpayers' money, they're going to nail you to the cross. Might get the death penalty. So he went ahead and took a plea. You know, and a lot of us felt jilted, you know what I'm saying, as, you know, we wanted everything to unfold. I think that's what's going to happen in Yellow Beezy case, honestly. I think bro may take a plea deal. But, you know, he cocky enough that he may, you know, buck against that too, you know.
Who
I know
you talking about Beasley?
I'm talking about Yellow Beezy in this instance.
Would they offer him a plea by him being part of the liberation?
I don't know, bro. That's one thing I don't know. Lil Mama reporting had on the trench and the scarf. Hey, man, it looked like it's cold, and then she had that hard rain coming in. Yeah, for real. I'm trying to... I'm trying to see if... Yeah, it's the same thing. That's the same thing. Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, you unalived at a prison intake is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna sit up here and play super thug, and I ain't never been in prison. Never been in prison. So I'm not sure how all of that worked, but to be found unalived in that type of environment is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. So, well, that's the end of the story of Jarvis Butts. You know, real life scumbag. And just to be perfectly honest, it didn't end the way we wanted it, but yeah, you got everything you deserve, buddy. You got everything you deserve.
A real piece of shit.
Yeah, for real. For real. Man.
You unalive this baby, take advantage of her. Not only touch other people in your family and your own child. Come on, bro. Like, sick piece of shit like that don't deserve to be in the world amongst people, man.
Man, let's go through this. Let's go through this, and then we'll go to another topic I want to talk about. Is not as serious as this, but just a little context on the situation, just in case everybody might not know who Neziah Harris is.
On January 9th, 2024, 13-year-old Neziah Harris vanished after getting off her school bus in Detroit, Michigan. As investigators delved deeper into the case, they soon uncovered a series of disturbing details that raised even more questions about her disappearance. In the months following Neziah's disappearance, detectives worked tirelessly, combing through Detroit and the surrounding areas, following leads and searching for any sign of the missing girl. They scoured abandoned buildings, wooded areas, and waterways, hoping for a break in the case. Volunteer search parties joined the effort, braving the harsh weather conditions, while law enforcement expanded their search into neighboring cities and towns. Despite the relentless efforts, there were no concrete leads, and the sense of urgency grew with each passing day. The search for Neziah was not just about finding her. It became a race against time, as every moment without answers brought more pain. During their investigation, detectives had learned that 2 years before Neziah went missing, family members had reported to CPS that they believed that she had been abused. Now, although the allegations had not led to an investigation, for detectives, searching for clues about this disappearance was a huge red flag. And so they obtained those records and learned that a man named Jarvis Butts was the person being accused of abusing a then 11-year-old Neziah. Jarvis was dating Neziah's aunt, Shannon Harris, who he shared children with.
You know he ain't there for the right reasons. You know he ain't there for the right reasons, man. Yeah. This is a person that placates on older women that just so happen to have younger children around. And he befriends them just to get, in closer with the kids. That's basically what this is. This don't look like nothing as far as a match is concerned. These folks don't look like they would be with each other nowhere, no how. You know what I'm saying? She looked like she is, I want to say, at least 15 years his senior. And he was up in age himself. But this is crazy right here. This is crazy right here. And this lady right here, she played dumb. She knew exactly what was going on. She needed to be in cuffs right alongside his ass. Real talk.
Investigators learned that in February 2022, Nazia's great aunt was allegedly told by Shannon that Jarvis had been touching her and two other children inappropriately. Now, the great aunt, who was later identified herself by her first name, Janelle, in an interview with ABC7, said that she immediately became concerned after talking to her niece because she knew Jarvis was on the sexual offender registry after he served 8 years in prison for third-degree criminal sexual conduct. Now, initially, Janelle said that she did not report the abuse because Shannon told her that she would report it. But on April 13th, 2022, Janelle contacted CPS and filed a complaint. But after her call, she said CPS never followed up. Another family member also made a report to CPS 2 months after Janelle's, and according to reporting, CPS conducted interviews but determined that there was a low risk. For police, however, the allegations against Jarvis shifted their focus to him. And
so how is it a low risk when you got somebody that's on the offender list in a house where they're claiming somebody's being abused underage? How is that low risk? It sounds like a lot of people getting paid $70,000 to $90,000 a year to do nothing. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like that the city of Detroit absolutely failed this situation, fam. That's what that sounds like. Disgusting.
And they began taking a closer look at his relationship with Nazia. On February 15th, 2024, Jarvis Butts was brought in by police for questioning. And during his interview, Jarvis tells police that he had been dealing with a legal issue on the day Nazia went missing. He claimed to have no knowledge of where she could be, but he did mention that she would sometimes come to the auto shop where he worked to spend time with his daughter, who was her cousin. But despite Jarvis's denial, police began to suspect that he may be involved in what happened to Nazia. As the search for her continued, behind the scenes, law enforcement began to focus their attention on Jarvis Butts. Now, while he claimed to have no knowledge of what happened to Nazia, the accusations made by two family members regarding his inappropriate behavior towards her, along with the fact that he was listed on the sex offender registry, raised serious questions. This, combined with the emerging evidence, was enough to place him at the top of the suspect list. Once detectives began to focus in on Jarvis, they began to uncover disturbing evidence about his relationship with Nazia, and they quickly learned that there was something disturbing going on. They turned to Jarvis's phone and internet search history to try and determine what had been happening in the days leading up to the disappearance. They discovered that on the day Nazia was last seen, January 9th, 2024, a text was sent from her to Jarvis using a school district-issued tablet. The text read, "Don't forget to be here before 3. I will let you know when I'm leaving the school. If you're not here, I will wait." After that, she texted him, "Send okay if you see the message so I can delete your number." And Jarvis replied, "Okay." After discovering those messages, they contradicted what Jarvis had told police in February, because he claimed that he had not seen Nazia since late December, early January at her grandmother's house. He said he didn't know the last time he had spoken to her, and when asked if he was supposed to meet her on January 9th, he said not at all. Now, he was also asked why Neziah would have his number saved and why she would be texting him, and he said that he didn't know.
I think she had his number saved as Bay for life or some shit. You know, typical young girl stuff, you know. Well, I tell you, he should have made it all the way into that prison and let them folks take their time. You know what I'm saying? What they say, do it slow so you can do it some more. Yes, sir. They should have been able to take their time on this coward, man. What up with it, Laylo?
But once detectives discovered that he lied, he became their prime suspect. They used his phone to track his location the day Neziah was last seen and discovered that the phone traveled from Detroit near where his auto shop was to Ypsilanti around 4 p.m. on the 9th. After speaking to Jarvis's sister, she told them that she saw her brother with a little girl at his shop on the 9th. She said she asked him who the girl was, and he told her that it was his girlfriend's niece. It wasn't until after she went missing that she realized the girl was Neziah. In Ypsilanti, another witness, a woman, told detectives that Jarvis and his business partner, Cordell, who was the father of her child, came there to work on her mother's car. The witness told police that Jarvis introduced Neziah as his niece, and she said that she didn't speak much, but she didn't see anything unusual going on. After leaving Ypsilanti, the phone traveled back to Detroit to the auto shop, and then that evening, Jarvis checked into the Park Crest Motel. The next day, he checked out at around 12:30 p.m., and his phone then traveled to the River Rouge area of Detroit. Investigators began searching the area where Jarvis had traveled, and when they searched the area near 7 Mile and Berg Road, they made a shocking discovery. In a wooded area, they found several pieces of clothing that matched the clothing Neziah had last been seen wearing. The items included a pair of red and black and white Nike sneakers, a pink jumpsuit, a hoodie, some gloves, and a dirty towel. The evidence was collected, and DNA was taken from the items found at the scene. The evidence pointing to Jarvis's involvement was growing. After denying ever seeing Neziah, investigators had found witnesses that saw her with him the day that she was last seen. He lied about being in contact with her, and her clothing was discovered at one of the locations his phone traveled to. But what they discovered through these movements was only the tip of the iceberg. Now, after obtaining warrants for Jarvis's phone and Google search history, they learned that Jarvis had been grooming and abusing Neziah for years. Text messages between them dated back to 2022 and showed that he had been engaging in inappropriate behavior with his child since she was at least 11 years old. The messages, which I will not read, showed a disturbing and disgusting relationship between the two. But it was the message that Neziah sent in September 2023 that investigators believe ultimately led to her death. On September 26, 2023.
Let me say this. You hearing about all this communication between Neziah and Jarvis Butts. You don't hear about any communication between her great aunt and Neziah. No communication between the family and Neziah. Matter of fact, when Neziah went missing, they did not report her being missing until the following day. You know, they just didn't care, fam. They just didn't care.
Neziah sent Jarvis a text revealing that she believed she had missed her period. In a series of text messages exchanged between Neziah and Jarvis, Neziah expressed an uncertainty and fear, telling Jarvis, quote, "I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I have to go to the doctor's tomorrow." In response, Jarvis said that he thought that she had taken a pregnancy test and it was negative, but Neziah said that she needed another one and had no money to buy it herself. She pleaded with Jarvis to get one for her. Growing increasingly desperate, she sent multiple messages urging him to help. Quote, "You ain't scared to get a plan B. Get a pregnancy test and bring it later today. Just act like you have to use the bathroom." When she didn't receive an immediate response, she continued pressing. Please, will you do it? Hello? Finally, Jarvis replied, okay. The discovery that Neziah was pregnant and that Jarvis was allegedly the father sent the investigation in a whole new direction and helped to narrow down a motive. Not only was Jarvis abusing Neziah, he had been grooming her for years, and her being pregnant was a complication that he did not want to deal with.
So, like Barbie said, my grandkid's mom knew that the food that she has kids with a sexual predator and got with him anyway. And that's how I have my grandkids, and that's all I'll say. Man, salute to you for getting your grandkids. Because this is the game that these dudes run. They'll flatter you, they'll charm you. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you end up moving in with them. Well, you know, they end up moving in with you. And it'll go there. It'll go there. And this is how it ends. It might not even end like this. You know, the young girl may still be alive and breathing, but with a boatload of trauma. Ruined, corrupted, you know? So you always have to watch out for these little ones.
As a registered sex offender and with a history of abusing children, he knew that if anyone discovered what he had been doing to Neziah, he was going to jail for a very long time. And so he decided that he would get rid of her. In December 2023, after Jarvis found out that Neziah might be pregnant, police found that Jarvis, between December 8th and December 11th, 2023, had repeatedly searched for information about abortions, visiting Planned Parenthood's website multiple times to look up details on abortion pills. But his searches didn't stop there. He also looked for over-the-counter abortion medications and visited websites promoting herbal teas as a way to end pregnancy. There were
them Google searches get you every time, Jack. Every time. And herbal teas to get rid of a pregnancy is crazy. That's wild.
Also searches about drinking red antifreeze.
I got a question, bro.
Let's go. What up, y'all?
How in the hell this child do all this? Nobody searching the phone, nobody double checking what's going on. Nothing. Everybody just going on with their goddamn life.
Exactly. Because they more focused on themselves. Long as Jarvis do his job with this girl great aunt, which whatever, you know what I'm saying, hit cross up probably once every 2 weeks or whatever. That's all they want. That's all they want. Everybody caught up with their own self, man. Nobody was paying attention to this little girl, you know, and for one, ain't nowhere in the hell my niece gonna be going up to this mechanic shop. Mechanic shops don't tend to have nothing but dudes at the mechanic shop. And you talking about this baby up there cleaning? Hell no. Hell no. Think again. Come again. Put your shoes on. It's time to go. We're not doing that shit. We're not doing that shit. But you know, naive people, you know, getting charmed out their socks and shoes. You know, Jarvis Butts, he's a handsome guy. He's a handsome guy. And you seen her great aunt. Her great aunt, she must be nice. She must be very nice. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I'm pretty sure the charm was going a long way with the great aunt. Mm-hmm.
Messages were found. Investigators working the case believe that Jarvis Butts was the person responsible for Neziah's disappearance. And despite the fact that her body had not been found, the evidence that they had collected told them that Jarvis had murdered her. On September 26th, 2024, Jarvis Butts was charged with first-degree murder, child sexual abusive activity, and second-degree criminal sexual conduct. Even though Nazia's body was not found, prosecutors believed that they had enough evidence to prove that she had been murdered. During a press conference announcing the charges, prosecutors said that Jarvis was a serial predator, a, quote, classic expert groomer and pedophile, who, they said, used his relationships with women to get close to the young girls and their families. Quote, he groomed and preyed upon Nazia with expertise. We will prove that he killed young Nazia after he found out she was pregnant at 13 with his child.
Damn, boy, I tell you. Salute to them folks. I ain't see. Hold on 1 second. Salute the Black Girl Gone, man. Salute the Black Girl Gone. That's the name of that channel. If y'all want to go check out some of their videos or whatever. It's a true crime podcast, you know. So I know a lot of y'all dig the true crime aspect of stuff. It's a pretty dope channel. For real. But yeah, this shit here is ridiculous, family. You know, I seen a comment by K-Dog. He said, man, us as black men have to call scoundrels to the carpet. And that's real. That's real. Just take, for instance, if this little girl was hanging out at that mechanic shop and there was other workers at the mechanic shop, what the hell are they doing? Ain't nobody gonna call bruh out on this. Hey, bruh, they don't need to be up here. She don't need to be up here, fam. What is she always doing up here? And we can get a junkie to clean the garage. Like, for real. That's what it usually is, right? Yeah, where I'm from, junkies be cleaning up the mechanic shops. You know what I'm saying? They come in and get a few dollars and work hard and go on about their business. You know? They'll do it at the barbershops too. Ain't no little girl got no business being up there with in an atmosphere that where's majority men. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. But in the end, everything it didn't go as planned, but he got his just due. He got his just due. And he was found unalived in an intake center on his way into the state penitentiary. So hell, that's what it is. That's what it is. I hope they find where she's at so she could be laid to rest properly. I hope they talk. I hope he told them. Yeah, I really hope he let them folk know where that baby was, man. The ones that turned a blind eye just as guilty. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Everybody in her immediate family should be, you know what I'm saying, brought up on charges. How the hell this baby get off the bus stop at 3:15? If she ain't there at 3:45, it's a problem. It's a problem. You have to have situations and setups to guard against stuff like that. You know? In my personal life, my son gets out of school at 3:05. He arrives at the house anywhere between 3:45 and 3:55. I can set my clock to it. I pull him up on camera. He coming on the property. We know what it is. If it's 4:15, 4:30, it's a problem. And my boy older than this little girl, and this is a girl. Nobody is taking charge over her and being responsible. It's a damn shame, boy. It's a shame before God, bro. Yeah, all of them need to be brought up on charges. All of them. Rest in peace to Nazia Harris. And rest in peace to Jarvis Butts. Yeah, buddy. You got what you had coming. Plain and simple. So check this out. Cyber, where you at, man?
I'm sure I had to go get me a snack and something to drink, buddy.
What you got to drink, man?
I got Coca-Cola and some barbecue chips now.
I ain't mad at you. Man, yeah, is it right here?
Man, This is my thing. How is it that an underage child got a phone on your account, sending all these messages, you ain't checking nothing, no homework, no nothing. There ain't no kids standing in my house. I'm checking everything come through the door.
Exactly.
That shit.
Exactly. My shit connected to their shit.
Right. So how you ain't checking what the fuck going on?
Yeah.
They under 18. You can't find out who they messaging, what they tell. I'm checking everything.
Right. They notifications come to my phone just like it come to their phone.
Fact.
So it's just weird. That's what you call neglect. And you know, at the end of the day, that's what you call neglect, fam. Fam, I hope y'all hitting that like button. Don't do me like that now. What these lights looking like? What these lights looking like? Cause I know ain't nobody but family in here. We got 28 likes, fam. 28 likes. What we doing? I know ain't no haters in here. I know it ain't nothing but family in here. Family and new family. People that ain't never seen the channel before. And, you know what I'm saying, taking a gander. You know what I'm saying? I know we ain't got no haters in here. If you not a hater, especially if you hit squad, I know y'all done hit that like button. Hit that like button for your boy, man.
Hit the goddamn like button. Let's go.
It's free. I'm talking about it's absolutely free. You know what I'm saying? And for my stomp down day one hit squad, when the live end, I need y'all to come back, circle back, and hype the video. If y'all can do that, I greatly appreciate it. Hype the video, family.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Hey, Neil said, my likes up on site. You already know, my guy. That's my dog. I already know. So some of these women be offering up their babies to keep these sorry ass ninjas, and that's crazy. That's crazy. You know, and it's been going on since the beginning of time. Things happen in the house, and it's like, damn. We're not gonna say nothing about this because we family, right? Yeah, we don't need to say nothing about this, you know. And that's the shit that keeps our families dysfunctional. It keeps young people not trusting they people that raise them up. You know what I'm saying? Women, it keeps women not trusting their mothers. You know, it's sad. It's sad. Fuck keeping that shit in the house. Nah. That's trauma. That's lifelong trauma. I keep saying this. I tell y'all all the time. We got people 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. In 50-year-old bodies still struggling with their 11-year-old self, with their 10-year-old self, with their 13-year-old self. Stuff that didn't happen when you were too young to even see it coming. Got you stuck. That's why what happens in this house stays in this house. That's why we don't do that. Because people have to get some relief. And the only way that people can get some relief is to know that the people that raised them from a baby actually really do love them and will have their back at their weakest time, at their weakest hour. These things can go one or two ways. Either you can put your foot down, get that nigga out the house, and get the laws on him, or you can say what happens in the house stays in the house. And I don't care if it's blood. I don't care if it's an uncle. I don't care if it's, you know what I'm saying, Big Daddy. You gotta step on that shit.
My niggas like that have to go.
They got to go. They got to go. And it's like this. If you don't squash that and stamp that out right then, you got a person that then took that and they done put it to the very back of their mind. And they go ahead and proceed to live in their life. And they wonder why they can't trust men. They wonder why none of their relationships work. They wonder, how did I get so toxic?
To his own, what was that daughter or stepdaughter, whatever, they cried like that because he touched her. I'm like, man, get this piece of shit out of here.
Yeah, for real. You got brothers, let them know. You know what I'm saying? You got homeboys, let them know. Stomp this bitch ass nigga out. Get him up out of here. You gotta do it. You gotta do it just to let the person that done suffered this type of trauma know that it's not right and it's not gonna be tolerated. But most people don't do that because they embarrassed.
They turn a blind eye.
Yeah, because they embarrassed and they don't want to feel like that, you know, that they did something wrong by bringing this person up under the roof, you know.
Yeah, or you have some, they be trillly talking about he ain't do it. It's documented paperwork that he did this shit.
Exactly. Said, my bad, I forgot doing it now. It's all good, Angel. It's all good. Said, it's hurt me bad. Damn, Hilda. I don't have daughters, but I have nieces. Yeah, man, and they fragile. They are fragile. Man, listen. And I'm this just being as honest as I can be. I had 3 nieces. My sister's kids. My sister was in them streets heavy. When the 80s came and tore the ass out the city, yeah, my sister was right there. And it was me and my 3 nieces and my mom. Everything that came through the house had to be split 5 ways. And me as being a young kid in the 90s, I used to hate that shit. And I took a lot of it out on them. And nothing crazy, but I took a lot of it out on them. You know, insults, you know, get out of here, you know, just normal stuff. And scaring them. And in my 40s, we had to get together. And they told me, they said, the shit that you used to do to me, like scaring us and turning the lights off and holding the door, you know what I'm saying? This is stuff that I used to do because I didn't like them. And I'm being very transparent right now. I didn't like them because they were taken out of my mouth. They were taken from my wardrobe, from my sneaker money, to where when we went to get shoes, I had to get clearance shoes or I had to get clothes out of Kmart because everybody had to have, you know what I'm saying? And I despised them for it. But I had to come back to my nieces and apologize and have a cry session and tell them, listen, I loved y'all. The way I treated y'all when y'all was younger was disgraceful. And I truly apologize for it. You know? I went on with my life and was still, you know what I'm saying, we still did family things, but I never knew that they did not forgive me for the way that I treated them when they were coming up, in middle school, in high school, you know what I'm saying? So we had to sit down and have a come to Jesus meeting, and I absolutely apologized to them. But I would never let nobody hurt them. You wasn't gonna touch a hair on their head. You know what I'm saying? But I caused that trauma because I was mad because, you know, because people didn't take care of them. We had to. And as a youngster, I was pissed off about it.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? Time goes on. Time don't heal all wounds. Don't let nobody lie to you and tell you that.
Well, let me lie to y'all. Time heal my hunger bullshit. Go ahead.
My sister, she came back. She sobered up and she got her life together. You know what I'm saying? So, and she was able to do that for my mom died. So, I thank God for that. But I had to really come to my nieces, all three of them, individually, and tell them, hey, listen, I apologize for the way I acted towards you guys. I love you guys. And it's hurting me to know that I hurt you for as long as I did. Not knowing I'm still coming around. I'm still coming around, you know what I'm saying? I'm mentoring the kids. I had to give my life to Christ and, you know what I'm saying?
Preaching grandson.
Absolutely. Trying to help people out, you know what I'm saying? And they looking at me sideways. One of my nieces said, it hurt my heart to see that you didn't turn a whole leaf over and you helping people, but you still ain't came back and told us what we needed to hear. I was like, damn. Well, you got to do better. You got to do better, T. Yeah. But that's real. So when I look at situations like this, I'm just like, damn, these people cannot be serious.
I should have grew up in the house with you, because you know what was going to happen?
What's that?
We get grown and come over your house, get the snacks in the internet box, striking out on your ass.
Come on, man. Hey, they did they fair share too. I come home, they been in my room. I go to plug in the Sega to play. I go to pushing the buttons, and goddamn, if damn milk don't start coming out of the controller, boy, I said, what the fuck? so they got on my ass too, man. But yeah, I had to clear up that dead wood between them, man. Yeah, I'm going to the penitentiary if somebody bother my grandkids, period. I already know. So you should never do that in my household. You could never do that in my household. What you talk about, somebody kid? So here to you were a child, so it's understandable. And I didn't know. And I knew to a certain extent. I knew that, you know what I'm saying, just trolling them and messing with them, and I was wrong. But I went about my life.
I'm glad you confessed to your wrong.
Yeah.
And you accept it, that's good.
Yeah.
And then my family members, they be out in the bushes. I ain't never trying to make it right. Fuck y'all.
You crazy hell. You crazy hell. But hey, that's real, man. Them folks looked at me like, damn, you done did us dirty and you gone with your life and now you all high and mighty and shit. Yeah, I get it. Man, Eminem said, I totally understand that. So it's a tough thing to have to bypass being a child to raise children. Yes. And y'all already know I'm a fat boy. I had my oldest niece, she'll come in there at the kitchen. She said, I already seen what we having for dinner. you get 2 pork chops. You get one. Hey, she was on it. Listen. She used to look out for her sisters. But, coming to have that come to Jesus meeting and talk to them, and I told them the reasons why I acted the way I acted, they had already knew. Yeah. But the thing was, they couldn't do nothing about it. They're like, we knew why you act the way you acting, but see, you act like we could do something about it. We couldn't do nothing about it. We just here. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Yes. Well, and sometimes that make the bond even closer when y'all check on each other. All type of good shit comes out of that.
Right, absolutely. Big stacks were going on with you, homie. Yeah. So we had to get that clear, man. And it ain't the easiest thing to talk about, because people grow and they just throw dirt on top of stuff that they don't want to, deal with. Then when you got to deal with it, it's like, damn, So, but yeah, you talk about trauma. A lot of people, they done closed on houses. They done refinanced. They done bought cars. They done got married, got divorced, got married again, and still ain't dealt with that trauma from 4th grade, 5th grade.
Yeah. Sometimes they just want to act like it ain't there, but it never really goes away.
It never goes away. No. And a lot of it dictates how you handle yourself going forward. Yeah, because you never want to feel vulnerable. You never want to feel like somebody taking advantage of you. You never want to feel like you're not in control. And so you handle yourself a certain way. That's what that is. Man, I wanted to thank y'all for listening to me vent. Yeah. But I wanted to go over this whole situation with the game show. America's most iconic game show. The Price is Right. And man, they are doing a documentary on Bob Barker. And I'm just like, bro, growing up in the house, you watch Let's Make a Deal, you watch Price is Right, and you watching The Young and the Restless. If you growing up in an adult house as a kid, that's the rotation. You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget about Wheel of Fortune, though.
Yeah, Wheel of Fortune came on at night, like at 6:30 at night where I stay at. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So we all have stuff we've been going through, no judging. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to watch that documentary. Yes. Man, come to find out, Bob Barker, everybody love Bob Barker. Black folks love Bob Barker. When Drew Carey came on there, we side-eyed Drew Carey for a long time. But just to say this, Bob Barker didn't feel the same way about us, Jack. He did not feel the same way about us. Come to find out, Bob Barker was a big old racist. Y'all check this out.
Game show, television, daytime. I mean, you watch Bob and then you watch the soaps. That's what my nanny did. Okay, they loved him. But now there's a new documentary out and it's exposing everything. You watch and you answer the question. I'm just telling you what this thing is made of. Here's the details, folks. Though it's been nearly 3 years since famed host Bob Barker from The Price is Right died, new details about how he treated some of his colleagues are starting to come to the surface. Specifically, 2 former Black models are speaking out and sharing disheartening details about their experiences in E's new series, Dirty Rotten Scandal.
LBC was popping. Good to see you, fam. Glad you came in and rocking with us for a few. Yeah, man. Much love to you.
He looks like he's so friendly.
Oh, yeah. K this out. Yes. 6:30. I'm telling you. Plenty of nights spent eating dinner and solving puzzles. Facts. Nah, that was another Bob Barker. That Bob Barker was from Oregon, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of people get that mixed up, though, Cinematic Ken. Yeah, man, much love, LBC. You know what it is. Yeah,
there. But, wait till we get to the sort of details. The 2 models being Kathleen Bradley, Claudia Jordan. Kathleen Bradley, who became the first full-time Black model in the show's history in 1990, pulled back the curtain on some of the mistreatment she experienced while working on the popular game show. In particular, Kathleen alleged that fans said negative things about her and that members of the production team used the N-word when she wasn't around. As time went on, at some point it got back to me that some of the fans were writing negative things about me on the show, her being on the show. As a Black model, Bradley claimed, it was just not a good feeling. And one of the members of the production team brought to my attention that inside a production meeting, when models weren't in there, they would use the N-word. The Root giving us some of these nasty details.
So this dude was hitting the models and everything. Not the Black models now, because he couldn't stand them. But he was hitting the models and everything. I'm talking about real showcase showdown, for real.
Bradley also shared that while her experience initially got off to a good start, she slowly but surely started noticing gawking from male members of the crew, other toxic work environment happenings. Eventually, she was sadly subjected to sexual harassment by a handsy stagehand. How about Claudia Jordan? She's a real one. We like her. She became the second full-time Black model on the show 10 years after Bradley.
What's going on, Miss T? Salute to you. Hope you're doing all right this evening or tonight. And we almost at 10 o'clock. I didn't even know that. Yeah, man. Salute to you, Miss T. You come up if you want to. If you're going to sleep, then we'll put you to sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Edge that the racist attitudes unfortunately hadn't lessened by the time she got there. During her time, Claudia Jordan claimed she was subjected to racist comments and sexual harassment by one of the show's producers. Jordan alleged producer Phil Wayne said to her years ago, "Let's make a reverse Oreo, Claudia. You get in the middle of the two white models." Or he'd tell me, "I'm the ass model," because stereotypically Black women have a larger behind. And I guess that's why he wanted to grab and feel it. Which Wayne allegedly did grab Jordan's behind while she was looking in a mirror backstage. After Jordan filed a formal complaint to management, she was instantly retaliated against. She was falsely accused of arriving a few minutes late for work several times by producers. And with Jordan's abuser standing next to him smirking, Bob Barker threatened to fire Jordan for tardiness. When Jordan asked what was being done about her complaint, Barker replied, "He said he was sorry." That's how I picture him saying it. Note Wayne was a nepotism hire whose father gave him the position of lead producer despite having no experience. And you gonna go grabbing people too? Wow. America, look at your life.
That's crazy. But yeah, that's the way it used to be throughout all of Hollywood, you know. That kind of reminds you of some of the stuff that they were saying going on the Nickelodeon sets now. The Nickelodeon sets was crazy as hell. They had a whole different lifestyle going on.
His father had been the executive producer. He was accused by multiple female staff of harassment. Sick behavior, and there's more. Jordan later went on to say that the racist attitudes and undertones also spilled their way into how Black contestants were picked and treated. They would go through potential audience members in the line looking for contestants. It was stereotypes that were definitely pushed on the show, negative stereotypes of Black people, like the overweight Black woman or the extra loud, ridiculous person, she alleged. Jordan went on to say that host Bob Barker had a say in how many Black contestants were allowed to come on down.
So basically what they're saying is they would let Black contestants on the show, but they would get the stereotypical, "Ain't nobody got time for that." You know what I'm saying? Them type of people, you know. Everybody seen the leprechaun say yeah. Them type of niggas, they'll get them up there and put them up there just to make fun of them. You feel me? Damn shame.
She continued, "Then I started to hear that they were only allowed to have 2 Black contestants on the show at a time. And that was a direct order from Bob Barker. And to let Barker note the race of the contestant that was about to come on down, they would have a letter B written on the card. It was pretty sad. A Black contestant may try to hug Bob Barker and he'd kind of shrink away from them. Who wanted to hug you, Bob? What's more is that a fellow former model, Holly Hallstrom, alleged even more instances of racism from Barker. She detailed how the host ended up having an affair with co-star Diane Parkinson, who, unbeknownst to then married Barker, had dated a few Black celebrities before getting involved with him. Parkinson was also involved with Barker while he was dating another woman named Nancy Burnett. Burnett said, "Oh my gosh, Bob has no idea that he's had sex with a woman who has had sex with Black men." Bob has always said that Black men are the most diseased people on earth.
That's crazy as hell, fam. Boy, I tell you. Where you get that information from?
Yeah, my thing is, why y'all releasing it now he dead?
Well, there's a bunch of women. They probably scared to release it. You know what I'm saying? K. Dizzle said they found a treasure trove of Klan materials in a Mississippi Department of Public Service office the other day. Trust me, Orange Finger Waves has the clip people smelling themselves. Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy. You know, but it ain't, you know what I'm saying, out of the ordinary. It's just the stuff that we, that we see on the daily. You know what I'm saying? We all know how people feel, but when they express themselves in public, we like, but we already knew that. You know what I'm saying? We knew that, you know what I'm saying, people in offices, high offices, wore them type of outfits and held that same type of ideology. Nene Loyal, what's going on? Salute to you. Good to see you in the chat tonight, family. Yes, indeed. Y'all hit that like button, fam.
Nene, what's going on? Tamra, what's going on? I ain't no Tamra there.
Yeah, she came in. She said she might come up when she get finished eating. So, yeah, man. And if y'all can support the channel, man, support via Cash App or Super Chat, Super Things, whatever. It don't matter. I appreciate your help. Our elders loved him and all others like him. Yes, Wink Martindale. The dude off of Family Feud. Not Ray Combs, but the Richard Dawson cat. Yeah.
Yeah, Richard Dawson's funny, but I like the Ray Combs too. I hated what happened in the end, but
yeah, he kind of went out bad. Yeah, Richard Dawson. Yeah, survey says hear that.
Hallstrom said in the documentary. Jordan claims she sought out the same lawyer who represented Hallstrom when she sued Barker for age, weight, medical discrimination, wrongful termination, malicious prosecution. Jordan filed her own suit for sexual harassment and racial discrimination in 2004. According to Jordan, the Price is Right's production company settled with her out of court. Entertainment Weekly with the details. According to the documentary, Hallstrom was ostracized by Barker when she refused to lie for him when Parkinson filed a sexual harassment suit against Barker. Barker fired Hallstrom for being slightly overweight, even though she had recently lost weight at the time. Hallstrom was beloved by the crew, including co-star Bradley. 2000, Bradley.
Yes, fired her for being overweight. That's crazy. That's crazy. When now one of them models on that show ever overweight, man.
He was like, "Oh, you 180 pounds? Come on down, your ass is out of here. Get down the line."
Damn.
Bradley, along with any crew member he thought were sympathetic to Hallstrom, were fired. In response to the claims made in the explosive TV documentary, Barker's longtime representative, Roger Neal, denied any allegations of sexual misconduct against Barker or the show in a statement to USA Today Wednesday. I'll start there, and I probably shouldn't go nuclear on it, but I believe the women, and therefore I believe that that's a lie. And when someone's no longer there, perhaps if that's your lifelong friend, represent them, you want to protect their legacy. But I would suggest that if you really knew Bob Barker, and I believe these women, the best thing for you to do is shut up. Here's the part that is heartbreaking to me, Jamie. It's just a show, but it's a legacy show. It's been on forever. And my grandma and a lot of Black people I know, that was just their routine, right? They'd watch it, maybe Young and the Restless, the stories. They had a strong Black family on that story. So we all know the drill inside Black households.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, the sexual harassment is sick. the stuff that sickness is made of. If these allegations are true, he's a stone cold, disgusting, was racist, misogynistic pig. But the fact that so many people who look like us love that show. And I picture a woman running on down, a woman of color, to hug him. I remember seeing those hugs. And I remember seeing what Ms. Jordan's talking about here, the shrinking away. I thought it was just a little act he would do. That's what breaks my heart. You have nothing but good intentions going on this show to support this man, and you're the reason he's there. Build him up as this incredible celebrity. And this is what you really think of your fans.
Well, I'm going to limit what I say about.
All right, I'm going to leave that there, but yes, man, Bob Barker was heinous. That was my guy, though. I ain't gonna lie. But hell, you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah, I liked him too. But now you can rest in peace along with Jarvis Butts.
Yeah, you feel me? For real. And this is what they talking about when they said that he kind of like didn't like coming into contact at all with black people. Too. We wake up.
My grandma did too. You got to get quiet when they watching them, and they gonna want some ass.
Absolutely. And my son's uncle on his mom's side was just down in Dothan at the damn, they do this thing where they take it on the road. They take the prices right on the road and stuff,
Facts.
Yeah, he was just down there. Boy, that's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell, man. But that's how it be. That's how it be, man. You grow up and you see these people on TV and you kind of sort of idolize them and don't even know that them folks is scumbags. Absolute scumbags.
You don't leave this industry clean, that's for sure.
That's for real. I was thinking about a person that we that came on YouTube and everybody loved and turned out to be not so lovable. I was over there, it's my guilty pleasure. I'm over there by Cup Figure King Y. I like his content. I'm over there by Cup Figure, and Cup Figure said that that damn old man said we're finna sue him. God dang. I said, well, look at here. That man finna sue from the giant.
Cell block 3.
Yeah, for real. I said, damn, that's crazy work. Don't sue him. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what my dog said. You see where Lethal Shooter came to Memphis and did a collab with Binghampton Drake. I seen some with Binghampton Drake. I can't remember, bro. And it ain't been that long ago either. It ain't been that long ago. It's like, I want to say about 2-3 days ago I seen that. But yeah, you gotta send it to me, man. What's going on with you, Deshaun? My dog right there. 901 King Deshaun. Yes, indeed. Yeah. But that man said he finna sue. He said he finna sue Cup Figure. Damn. Nah, I don't have to worry about me saying nothing about you. It's already been said, it's been said. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, he ain't the one that I'm looking forward to coming to court, no way. Monday, Cornelius Smith get his date. So I'll think about that.
They said it back then, I know.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna set it back this time, man. If they do, man, god dang. Yeah.
I think you should get every bit of 50. But 40, I think just fine.
He been working hard.
Well, I thought niggas at the warehouse work hard.
Yeah, they do. But he been working. He's been working just as hard. I'm thinking 35. How many of y'all think Courtney is gonna get, man?
I say anywhere between 35 and 45.
We talking about Cornelius Smith. He on the docket for Monday, 9 o'clock, 201. I'm just trying to see. We're trying to get a ballpark figure on how long y'all think he gonna get. He said he gonna get life. Ooh, could. He might.
That'll be dumb as hell. You get life and you did all that motherfucking
snitching,
sucker.
He said if they set it back, they ran out of tape, recorder tape, big pens and notepads. Damn. Yeah, if he get life, then yeah, they played him hard. But I don't think he's gonna get life. I think bro gonna get probably about 35. I want to say 30, but I don't trust it.
Nah, ain't no way he walking out with 30. And he was the nigga pop jumped out front of the Draco. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
If they get him 30, then I know they don't want to get no real Jeff.
Exactly. Can we agree to the fact that when he walk out of there, it's pretty much over with?
I agree to that.
I think it might be pretty much over with after he walk out of there. They definitely gonna give him something for Exactly. So I mean, shit. If he get 35, that's like sentence at his age. I agree. So cornbread just like the old block 6. They haven't been sentenced yet. Damn. So why you think that's the case? Divine Black Rose. Why you think that?
Cause them niggas working.
Well, goddamn, but they waiting on. You think they gonna make a cameo appearance in this dirt trial? Shit.
Could be coming in under that new edition.
It's at 15. They gotta put their best asset back on the street. Cut off 5 for time served. Hell no. Shit. They do that, boy. Some people gonna do something strange. I'm telling you. They let that nigga back out. Oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Key Glock put a bag on him. For real. They let that nigga out. No. Yeah, no. Matter of fact, Key Glock just finished up his album. Say it's finna drop pretty soon. That'll be dope. But yeah. Brian, I mean, I'm thinking 35. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Anyway it go, 30, anything is over for him.
Yeah, for real. So I don't think Moowop snitch. And said they working on the dirt shit.
I'm quite sure Yellow probably wouldn't think Jerry Bodega or Jerry Lynn Johnson snitch neither.
Yeah, for real. And them niggas for sure snitch, especially that damn Bodega. He looked like a big old rat. That nigga looked like a big old huge rat. So yeah. He done. Yeah, Moowop. I think Moowop will keep it solid. You know what I'm saying? They know what it is. Shit, ain't nothing that they gonna do gonna send them home no time soon. Shit, you might as well suck it up and take your lick. You know what I'm saying? So they did duck so bad. Yeah, they did. And they did it on a damn, how can I say this? They were on, it was like, hurry up and go. They didn't even think about it. No, we got to drop. Let's go. Everybody acted in a haste. Everybody got down there as soon as they could. As soon as they seen him, they hopped out and did what they did without even thinking, fam.
And all the reason why they really giving them for what they giving them, because of what they did to crime at, man. Y'all niggas, listen. Where you do the crime at matter. If you do it in the money getting area downtown and they back you out the park, fam.
Right. Absolutely. So I guess the sliders got to take the rest, take care of the rest. Yeah, man. So, yeah, you right, Sight. Where you put that work in matter. Q1 got 3 on 35. That was a bad spot. That was a bad spot.
Yep, because that's a government-owned spot. Your ass hit, fool.
Mm-hmm. Airways. That was crazy.
That was in the hood business, bad spot.
But it was the person. It was the person. Now, the Gold Coast in Chicago, definitely a bad spot. Definitely a bad spot. The Beverly Center in Los Angeles for Dirk.
Bad spot.
Horrible spot. Horrible spot. Nigga, they gonna give you an extra 10 to 15 just because of where you did it at. They'll never tell you that, but they're gonna give you that extra 10 to 15 just because of where you committed that crime at.
Cause when they get to bringing up guidelines, oh yeah, they can spread you, fam.
Yeah. We don't play about these areas. You know what I'm saying? First, they're gonna throw it out in the media that this was a what they like to call it a singular neutralized isolated incident. That's what they like to say. This was an isolated incident. That basically mean that, you know, this shit don't really happen over here all the time. We don't get down like that over here. Just some random people came over here and did some dumb shit. Yeah. And for that reason, they gonna ding them. Ooh, I'm talking about oops upside their head when they get them. Dirk boy got 7 to 15 for 2 bricks, trafficked across the county, and they knocked it down to 10 grand. Wow. That's wild. I didn't know that they had real beef with Duck because Duck didn't seem to talk like he had malice for them. No, he didn't really talk like that. As you know what I'm saying? He was that was the type of person he was. But he did also make a song called Dead Bitches. Oh, yeah, he made a song called Dead Bitches and you know, conveniently included all of their dead partners in it. And but he also came back. Well, hold on. Dead Bitches was after Chicago Legends. I'm pretty sure. Y'all help me out. The people that know. Was Dead Bitches after Chicago Legends? I believe it was. Yeah, he made a song of Chicago Legends where he shouted out everybody in the city, even the ops. And I want to say he came back and dropped Dead Bitches. And Dead Bitches might be the thing that got him. Yep. Divine Black Rose said, yep, the Dead Bitches was inevitably what got him up out of here. Yeah. You just can't, it's certain things you just can't do, you know? I believe that I'm the Truth is the song that got Mo 3 up out of here. When that man came on and say, hey, fuck, nigga. Hey, what up with you? This chopper I got in my britches chopped out and cut up, niggas. So, bitch, get up with me. Man, one of the coldest diss tracks. And then he talking for about 3 to 5 minutes on the backside of it. Yeah, he had to go, man. They was not playing. What's up, TB21? What's going on with you? Yeah, so you think about it. Yeah. Because I was just going over, you know what I'm saying, some of the stuff that I was seeing on Josh and CB over there at Room 901 when they talking about the money part. You know, it's a lot of opportunity for you to just walk this shit back and not go with your move when you making sure that this money go to certain people and you trying to hide the money trail. It's so many times where you can say, you know what, we ain't going through with this. We ain't going through with this. But no, they went through with it. They went through with it. Man, hey, at the top of the chat is the backup channel, man. Y'all hit that link if y'all hadn't and sub to the backup channel, okay? Yeah. I feel like Young Dolph Play With Your B sparked something. No, it did. It did. After that, it was like, it's a foregone conclusion. In my opinion, after that song came out, it was a foregone conclusion. Yeah. We gonna get him gone. We're gonna get him gone. Yeah.
He went hard on that, John, though. I can't even not lie.
Yeah, he did. He did. And he talked that shit just like Mo3 talked on I Am the Truth. Mm-hmm. The smartest one out of it was Gotti. He made sure his hands weren't dirty. Yep, absolutely. And
shout out to Divine Black Road for the comment of the night. We rocking with the Divine Black Road.
Ain't going on. I see your boy wearing purses now. Shout out to him. Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know what we got here. Yeah, I guess we'll talk about this too. This was crazy as hell. What y'all think about this? What y'all think about this? Oh my goodness. I gotta do this first. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Yeah, what's up with this, man? Well, we've been in the game. We've been in the game this long that we feel like we can get away with this now.
I don't see nothing. He just in the picture.
No way.
You gotta look harder. Fix the contrast on your phone.
Hold on, man. I can't see that. Zoom in a little bit.
I think you're looking like Jacqueline Onassis with that purse. Man, damn all that. You see that purse. You see that purse.
Oh, I seen that the yellow thing hanging out here.
Mm-hmm.
That was just like, okay, I have to zoom in.
Yeah, them athletes, they don't, man, listen. Hey, at the end of the day, them athletes young as hell. They young as hell. We come from the age of the Gilbert Arenases and Kenyon Martins and shit, even Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. You know what I'm saying? Them boys will never walk around with no purses. Hell with all that. Y'all niggas think this fashion shit is just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this just fashion. It's the same thing that the Boondocks was talking about 15 years ago. It's just fashion. Hell no. A hairline scatter water. That hairline scatter water. You're like, man, don't get close to that water. That bitch jumping for the sky. Yeah, man. Shout out to Gotti. Shout out to Gotti. Hey, what y'all think about this, man? This was crazy as hell. And you talking about privilege? Ooh, I would have had them folks, hey, lock me up. I would have, man. Woman allegedly hired immigrants to do a $10,000 roofing job and then called Vanilla Ice when it was time to pay them.
Nos cayó la pinche ley, valió madre. Nos rodearon.
Estoy en todo el derecho de grabar, no estoy haciendo nada malo también. O sea, yo estoy cooperando, puedo cooperar con usted, no hay problema.
¿Estás grabando en este momento?
Estoy grabando, sí.
Okay. Hice lo que pude por ti.
No, está bien. La verdad que yo estoy aquí, no.
You gotta think about it. Folks that do shit like this, they think they all illegal, man. Yeah.
Eso no es nada malo también. Triste lo que está pasando hoy aquí. Estamos empezando un trabajo y cayó migración. La verdad que perjudicando a la gente trabajadora, a la gente que hace bien al país. Hijo de puta decepción, la verdad. Triste lo que hacen en vez de andar buscando a la gente criminal.
She probably ain't even bring her ass outside. Boy, that's so sorry, fam. That's so sorry, fam. That's sorry as hell. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Folks got so much. They be so much with the bullshit, you know. They got so much privilege. That's what I was trying to go for. See, and that is what you call a cracker. Yeah, it's messed up in a terrible way. These folk come over here, get the job done, probably got it done early, and here your dumb ass go calling the people on them. She couldn't have came outside. She couldn't have came outside and faced them men. Nah. She probably called them folks and hid in the house till they got them off the premises. And they did not leave in their own vehicles. They said everything that they brought there to repair the roof and their van and things of that nature, all of that stuff was left on her premises. They all left in Vanilla Ice vehicles. She gonna wake up looking at the sun when they come take the. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Just got off the roof, done 3 months in 1 day. Yeah, man, they do a hell of a good job, man. You know what I'm saying? That'd be my whole thing. Let folk work, man. If folk want to work, let them work. Hell, half the job they doing is shit that y'all don't want to do. And we done already came to this conclusion. Half of the shit these folk be doing, we don't want to do no way. And you still want to get them up out of here, fam.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do it.
Right. Yeah. Here you go, Miss T. Let's see what I got for you. Yep. Yeah, we ain't finna do that shit. These folk, they'll gladly do it. Let them do it. You know, I ain't never been no hater. Now they got these folks in the airports. I think Philadelphia. Let me see if I can pull that up. Hold on. Got them all in the damn airports taking TSA jobs because TSA don't want to TSA don't want to work because hell, they ain't getting paid. They ain't got paid in 45 days.
Everybody looking for my. Oh yeah.
So what Orange Julius decided to do is to send these folks into the airports.
And they body slamming everything that's not American.
Exactly. Miss T, what's going on?
Tell me what poppin'.
Oh, nothing much.
Yeah, man. We just
What
vibing out here
y'all
tonight.
talking about tonight?
A host of things. Most recently, we talking about the fact that they got ICE in the TSA. They got them in the airports. Flights have been delayed like at an average like 5 hours. And they sent them most recently to Philadelphia. And the district attorney had this to say.
Good afternoon. As the chief law enforcement officer.
If y'all can hear that, let me know something. If y'all can't, drop a 1 in the chat if you can't hear it.
And the laws of the United States. It is to improve public safety. It is to protect people.
Let me turn it up.
Obviously, we have a new development here with the deployment of ICE agents in Philadelphia and elsewhere.
Can y'all hear that? It's low. Okay. So I'm not even going to play with y'all. We're going to figure it out. Get another one. Hold on a second. Yeah. This might be.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
As the chief law enforcement officer.
Okay. It's pinned to the top of the chat, Neil. The backup channel is pinned to the top of the chat. Yep.
Officer in the city of Philadelphia. My oath is to uphold the Constitution and the laws of the United States. It is to improve public safety. It is to protect people and to protect their rights. Obviously, we have a new development here with the deployment of ICE agents in Philadelphia and elsewhere throughout the country. And it is very important to me to make sure that what is happening in this airport in a welcoming city, in this airport in a constitutional city, it's very important to me to make sure that it's proper and that it's appropriate. So I have a message for the good people, and there are a lot of good people who work for ICE as agents. Keep your oath. Uphold the United States Constitution. Uphold the laws. Keep your oath. It does not matter whether I personally approve of policies that you are following. It does not matter whether people view your actions as being immoral. And I do view mass deportation in the United States carried out in this fashion as immoral. That does not matter for my job. My job is to enforce the law. So this is how that works, because I know there have been efforts to confuse you, including by the Vice President of the United States.
He finna really tell them what it is, and I love this.
This is how it works. You commit crimes within the jurisdiction that is the city and county of Philadelphia, I prosecute you. That is how it works. No, I don't take a phone call from the president saying, let him go. No, the president cannot pardon you. I'll say it again. The president cannot pardon you. And yes, I will put you in handcuffs and I will put you in a courtroom. And if necessary, I will put you in a jail cell. If you decide to make the terrazzo floor of this airport anything like what you did in the streets of Minneapolis, which involved the criminal homicide of unarmed, innocent people. We are not having that here.
I love it. I love it. That is so rare these days, y'all. Everybody is just lining up to follow in suit.
And he's telling the truth.
Yeah. Everybody lining up to follow in suit. Finding somebody to stand up and say, listen, if I can't stop y'all from coming in this airport, but if you handle your business in disorder and disregard for human life, you will be prosecuted. You will be prosecuted and possibly jailed. And there's no pardon. We already went through this. Donald Trump can't pardon state. It's only federal. I don't know how that go. But He said that Donald Trump can't serve you up no pardon. Yeah, I love to hear that though, because everybody act like they ain't got common sense these days, man. Everybody just following blind, and like with this war, I can't even get a good update on the war because everybody lying. I don't know what's going on over there because if I go eat, even if I go to CNN, you get a bland update. You go to Fox, you know what you're gonna get. You damn near have to go to Reuters, across the pond to get
The truth.
Yes, to get the truth. And that's sad, fam. That's sad. It's letting you know that we are turning into North Korea, fam. We are turning into North Korea. And that's crazy as hell. And it's happened right before our eyes.
Mm-hmm. If you look at the president, he's starting to look like a deer in headlights.
Right.
That's how you know something is wrong.
Absolutely. And it's like everybody's in charge except for him. It's like everybody know what's going on. They planning, they plotting, and they'll let him go out there and say what he want to say. But they running this shit. You don't really even know what's going on. So
it's sad. It really is, because I was reading, I don't know if it's true, that they told him if they're planning to drop another bomb, if they drop that bomb, it's gonna a lot of American people are gonna die.
Right. I mean, and they got people in line. Shout out to J Rail. Salute to you, home. They got a lot of people lined up to get on the ground. They got ground troops that they're dispatching over there, and that's gonna be even worse. They waiting on our people to go over there and touch the ground because everything been fought through the air. And they are not backing down. There's a video, an AI video, showing the Statue of Liberty and the image of Baal. And at the end of that video, they shoot a missile from Iran all the way to New York City. And it collapses the statue, and the statue drowns underwater. And there's a message that they have at the end. I can't remember what it is. But it's something about vengeance. Them folk ain't playing, man. Them folks is not playing.
But you can't blame them.
No, you can't. Mm-hmm.
They haven't even dealt with that. They bombed a whole school and killed all those children. You can't even get the president to even talk about it. He just dismissive of it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, I don't know enough about that to speak on it. No, fam, you need to speak on it. You speak on everything else. The war's over. The leaders are dead. The leaders behind those leaders are dead. Man, I can't take him serious.
And then you see the Iranian representatives smile and say, that's not true. Or when they come in, we're going to be waiting on them.
Yeah, they have a rebuttal for everything. They said we're not. He said, yeah, we got a 15-point strategy that we're trying to implement, and they said, no, we're not implementing no type of strategy. You're gonna pay reparations for what you did. You're gonna open the Strait of Hormuz, and you're gonna guarantee us concrete and solid evidence that there will never be another strike against Iran again. You know he's not finna sign that. So that was the last communication that they had. I think they're communicating through Pakistan. But yeah, it's bad. She said Al Jazeera is a great news source from the Middle East. It is. It is. Al Jazeera and the Reuters people. But yeah, the Russians in North Korea, they helping these people. You know, it's almost like he got put in the trick bag, and all that they were waiting for was him to make a move like this so they can, you know what I'm saying, all group up and do what they're doing right now. So,
Yeah, Israel and Saudi Arabia put them in the trick bag.
yeah, they did in a major way. In a major way. We also talked about Boosie tonight, Miss T. The little lady that said she was married to Boosie, she came out and spoke. I would show it, but it's a bit much.
What, the one that made those accusations?
No, this the one that he came to us and was like, do anybody know who this person is? And they just sent the CPS to my house twice. You know what I'm saying? And then he found information. He said she a Boosie stalker. Yeah. But anyway, that was the first one. I went on her page and she had all type of stuff with her and Boosie. She done Photoshop Boosie and pictures with her. She done Photoshop pictures of her and Boosie kissing. Oh, it's crazy.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah. When she came out today during lunch, she got a sub sandwich and some chips. And she set that damn camera right in front of her lunch and she ate lunch right in front of us. And said, me and Boosie no longer together anymore. I just want to let y'all know.
Oh, God.
Yes. It was horrible. And she said she coming with her receipts. Somebody in the chat said, how you bring a sandwich to the live and don't bring your receipts? And that's a fact. That's a fact, man. But yeah, Boosie, boy, I tell you, he got more action than a little bit.
Yes, indeed.
I don't know if somebody picking with him or what. This lady said, I didn't call nobody on you. Matter of fact, you harassing me, and I had to block your wife off of TikTok because she harassing me too. I said, well, damn, you folk crazy hell. Boosie need to sit down somewhere. Yes, indeed. But yeah, she came out and she spoke on. Let me see if I can show you just a little bit of it. Man, these folk, wow. Nah, I couldn't. Here we go.
But yes, I don't have.
Hold on. She just sat there eating in front of her for about 10 minutes.
Just want a note to myself. I got all different positive messages to myself.
Look at the rings.
Yeah.
Got one on every finger.
On every finger, probably from Boosie.
They too little though.
Don't talk now.
He really hit at me. And yes, I have to stay quiet about the situation until all this is over it. And I take action, but I don't know what kind of action I'm partaking.
She said she waiting till all this is over with and she gonna take action, but she don't know what type of action she gonna take. Oh, have mercy. Somebody come get this lady and take her phone, please. Jesus.
But yeah, it was shocking. His family was harassing me. And yeah, I'm not saying no more what's going on right now, but yeah, we no longer together. I just want to put that out there. But yeah, he accused me of a lot of false allegations and stuff. I had to change my number too. as well, but I'm okay. You
Like
know,
he's from out east.
a
I
lot
mean,
of people
sound like.
over.
Yeah, she from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Mm-hmm. She said Boosie made her change her number.
I can only
Exactly.
I can only imagine with that. Oh,
She said
she
Boosie
lucky
been
that's
had
all he
number.
made her do, because he ain't got no issues with doing other stuff.
Exactly.
Wanna and see how I'm doing. Even people down south, all around the 50 states. I got family. They calling me, friends calling me, really calling my sister, but I can't say no more what's going on now. But yeah, me and Boosie no longer. But I'm very shocked, and and violated, hurt. I'm like all over internet. And I don't deserve what he done to me, because I haven't done anything wrong. And me, when it comes to babies, I love babies.
I can't do no more. So she's saying that she love babies. Her fingerprints is registered in the state of New York to work in daycare centers. Yeah, oh, crazy hell. She said people from all over the country been calling me, all over the South. They've been calling me. Well, they didn't really be calling me. They've been calling my sister, but they've been calling me from all over. What the hell? Hell no. Yeah. Somebody to take this lady phone, deactivate her accounts, man. Yeah, because yeah. That's what you call a stalker. That's what you call a stalker. So yeah, we went over that too. But that's about it, man. We ain't doing nothing but pretty much vibing. I tried to bring up the Tarrant, what is the Tank and Tyrese versus? Yeah, that one hitting on
They ain't
nothing.
hitting on nothing. I figured
Man,
that one
that
would be
wasn't
hitting
hitting.
on nothing.
Them two old niggas just looking for a payday.
Yeah, they looking for a payday. You got that right.
What Tyrese needed.
Yeah.
This what his wives and took him down through there, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tank needed too.
yeah, Tank needed too. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
Jada and Will gonna give him another $1 million, because I don't think Will. I think they trying to bleed Will out.
Yeah, I think so too. I seen in an interview where Jada said that eventually she getting back with Will. I said, well,
She may
damn.
as well.
Okay.
She's been with him for 30 years now.
Exactly.
He
Yeah,
done ruined his career for her, so she may as well. She may as well stay with him.
yeah. And they going through a lot of money problems too. Yeah. It
I
just
can't believe Hollywood turned their back on Will like that.
yeah, well, and it's weird because he went knee deep into it. He was doing all that L. Ron Hubbard shit and everything. Yeah. What is it? The Nugenics and what is the Church of Scientology? They was into all of that, fam.
Oh, I didn't know they was into Scientology.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they was into all of that, fam.
I never understood what it was about that Scientology stuff where people they would tell them they would have to cut their families off, or else they was gonna kick them out. What are they doing for them that these people will be willing to cut their families off?
It's money.
Yeah. And a lot of these folks is celebrities anyway. So it's damn near like a celebrity church. But when I was a little dude, that's all I used to see on That's all I used to see on TV was the dude selling the books, the L. Ron Hubbard dude, and come to find out, he the one that started this Scientology religion. Yeah,
It's like a rich cult.
yeah, kind of, sort of, yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger, a bunch of other folks was involved. You know what I'm saying?
Oprah.
Yeah, Oprah.
Tom Cruise is in it heavy.
Yeah, he is too. Mm-hmm.
Puffy was in it. I think Farrakhan involved in it.
Farrakhan.
Yeah. I do believe.
You got to pick a religion, don't it? Yeah. How you gonna be Church of Scientology and Church of
Man, these folks chasing the bag, fam.
Yeah, exactly. Says Samuel L. Jackson. He in the Scientology folk too. That's crazy. I might need to do it.
He been sold out.
Yeah, I agree. I'd like to do a deep dive into this Scientology thing. I may have to. You know, Morgan Freeman didn't sell out. That's because he had a few problems down in Mississippi. So,
well, I think that if they try to get out prematurely and they don't kick them out, I think it's hard for them to get out.
I think so
Well,
too.
they'll be found somewhere slumbo.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I need to find out the origins.
Isaac Hayes was into Scientology real bad.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, I guess his bread was running low.
That's crazy. Isaac Hayes too? Wow.
It's a lot of people
in the art of science, but they don't believe that there is a God. They just believe in science.
Right. And they get a big bag for believing in science. And all of it gonna burn in hell.
I can believe it. Damn, that's crazy, bro. But bro used to sell them books on the TV all the time. L. Ron Hubbard, Dianetics, or whatever the hell that shit was. And yeah. Evidently folk were buying them books.
Man, they know that's where the money gonna come from.
Exactly. Next thing you know, they got a whole setup. Nothing but rich folks. Nah.
Puffy was one of the first ones.
So you say Puffy was for real?
Yeah, to my yeah, Puffy was over that shit tough.
Damn. Yeah, I'm cool on it. You know what I'm saying? Just give me.
Gene told a story about how this nigga was so messed up. You know how when you told to let the dudes go in there, the dude just fell down and died and all type of weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
How long, y'all?
Well, Puff is definitely a demon.
Absolutely. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me see what it is.
Gene said, this nigga Damien.
All right, let me see this. What's going on, fam?
What's good with you, bro? I'm just tapping in.
Okay.
Y'all conversation. Y'all having a good conversation. I just want to tap in and listen to what you had going on.
That's what's up, man. Where you from, bro? You ain't got to give me your city or nothing, but
No, I'm gonna give you my city. It's Dallas, Texas.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, I'm a subscriber.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we were just sitting up here talking about of course you know what we talking about. But yeah, rich folk religion, what the old folks used to say, give me that old time religion, man. Listen. A lot of us get too smart for our own britches, you know. I'm a believer. I'm gonna keep it that way. I know a lot of folks they do the Pan-African stuff. A lot of folks do the Muslim stuff, and I ain't hating. But just don't hate on me when I do what I do. You feel me?
For sure.
Yeah, these folks they wild. They wild. They come to find out some of the biggest in entertainment. I got to do a deep dive into this, fam. For real.
Yeah, man, that's what the bread is, Scientology, fam.
Absolutely.
That's something I'm gonna have to look into too. I ain't know nothing about it until y'all said it tonight.
Yeah, man. No, that's he said we worship the creator, not the creation. That's a fact, Ken.
Amen to that, brother.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know, there's a lot of stuff that you know, people get a little bit of money and you know, they kind of go off the deep end. You know, it can't be this, it can't be that. That's too simple for it to be, you know, what it really is. And we do it in everyday life. You know, we do it in some of these situations with what we blog on, like the Dolph case or the Mo 3 case. You know what I'm saying? Can't be that simple. Can't be that simple.
Yeah.
You know, but oftentimes it is. Oftentimes it is. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. So how long you been subscribed to the channel, man?
I've been subscribed for a long time, bro. I run across your channel from Trig. I don't know if you even go by there anymore though, but like I run across you on Trig panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Trig's solid dude, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's solid dude.
100%.
Yeah, and that's where I come from. Basically, it's the 3 sector. I came out of T3, the polar bear chat.
Okay. So you got deep ties. You got.
Yeah. You know, it was, you know, GG with the chopper and
No, you ain't gotta go all down through there. Like
all the content creators for real, you know.
But you found your own lane on doing your own thing though, bro.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? We just like to go through the content and do the content, you know. Now I enjoy the fuck shit like Polo used to call it. You know, people get on fuck shit and go crazy, and I can't really do it. I leave that up to Bimp, and you know what I'm saying.
Wow, come on, bro. You ain't gotta run all the way down through there.
Yeah, they're my partners though. They're my partners though. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no dissing. I lead it up to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We just do content. You know what I'm saying?
Why everybody drop down when I get up here?
I don't know. That's my partner, Sipe. He'll be back.
Okay. Everybody done drop down when I got up here, bro. Like now. Like I'm saying, sometimes I like say the Paula said the elf shit. I like that from time to time. But like sometimes I want some fat on my brain too.
Exactly. Yeah, man. I love to laugh and joke with everybody, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to take deep dives into certain situations, man. Like we talked about the Naziah Harris situation, and man, you know, stuff like that. It have to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like to talk about the heavy subjects because hell, we all going through something in life, and we come on here to be, you know, relaxed and you know what I'm saying, get our mind off the heavy stuff. But you know, sometimes we have to talk about it, fam.
Absolutely though, but the thing is, for me, I think that's good. You know what I'm saying? Like something different from, like you say, using the Mo 3 sector. You know how I get down over there.
Yeah.
You know, saying it's always good to get a break from it though. You know, like to listen to some more stuff, like different conversations going on around here.
Oh yeah. But you know that whole scratching and you know them 10 folks talking at the same time. What? I can't do that, man. My nerve too bad for that.
I can dig that.
My nerve too bad for that.
I can dig it, bro. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I be tuned in.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And people try to be witty, but they just don't know whoever got the loudest mic gonna always win.
Absolutely.
Whoever got the loudest, it don't matter what you saying. Whoever got the loudest mic gonna always win.
Absolutely.
And from what I've been seeing lately, that damn Big Reed microphone is undefeated.
Big Reed funny, bro. Big Reed one funny son of a gun, dog.
Yeah.
Big Reed funny. Mike Loud, he one funny son of a gun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But
Man,
yeah,
what's the topic though, man? Let's go out of topic, bro. I don't want to end the show. Everybody done dropped down when I got up here. I ain't really feeling that. I know my name ain't that bad out here.
no, man. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, home, we were finna end the show.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's all good.
You can go ahead and end it.
Yeah, man, but it's all good. We're gonna be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of times I just be in the bushes.
That's fine. And I appreciate you, man. Hey, man, as long as you rock with us, we rocking with you, man. And I appreciate everybody in the bushes. There's some people in the bushes that have never commented on the channel, that then donated to the channel and supported the channel. And I thank the good Lord for them, man. But yeah, ain't nothing wrong with being in the bushes. The truth, what's going on, man? What's going on with you? We just had Tam up here and Sight, bro. So yeah, you definitely missed out, bro. Yeah, man. But hey, I tell you what, man, you welcome to pop up anytime we live, bro. For real.
So.
You know what I'm saying? We try to crank it up around 8-ish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. I'll be back. I'm gonna pop on the channel another time though. But like I said, I'm sub. I be popping in. I be popping out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all good, man. I appreciate the support.
Yeah, for sure.
No doubt, man. But yeah, that's our time, Jack. And we finna I say we finna Black Barbie on point. Black Barbie on point. So the truth, man. Said, damn, I'm late again. Yeah, you got to roll the red ball back, homie. We finna shut it down, but we will be back. We'll be back, depending on tomorrow. If Town go live, we'll go live after her or before her. So we're gonna see how everything pan out. But I appreciate everybody. Cinematic Ken, shout out to you, homie. Black Barbie, you know what it is, number love. You know what I'm saying? K-Dog and Divine Black Rose and everybody that came and rocked with us. Positive Vibes and Neo. Real Talk with Tamara, Cypress TV. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all. TB21, salute to you. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, the Alabama Hitter. And until the next time we decide to spin, I'm in the win. Salute to the hitters.
Yeah, shit, homie. Back in that bed. Yeah, new shit. Finna murder that bitch. Come on with it. Got a dojo in it, feel like Cobra Kai. With them bricks, karate chop. I just broke it down and recompressed, now it's a lot. Now he hot, dummy blocks. She been eating Molly, popping Zans and smoking loud. She got lies, and she forgot. Bitch, I'm from Montgomery, we do numbers on the south. It's going down, fuck you talking about. They say who that, thought you knew that I'm that nigga, bang 'em J. Floating through the city, getting it crummy, making major pay. If you ain't about making money, get what, dog, we can't relate. I don't fuck with niggas like you, please just stay up out my way. Okay, I can make it double 24 to 48. Ain't no drop, it's a drought. They gon' buy this shit all day. Pocket rocket on my waist. Yeah, Lil Nina, that's my bae. She gon' show out by Lil Bang. Niggas know that girl don't play. Okay, me and you ain't equals. No, we not the same. I'm just soaking up these blessings. Thank the man, I can't complain. Nigga finally see the picture. I just got a bigger frame. And I'm still going in. Yeah, you niggas know the name. Got a dojo in it, feel like Cobra Kai. With them bricks, karate chop. I just broke it down and recompressed, now it's a lot. Now he hot, dummy blocks. She been eating Molly, popping Zans and smoking loud. She got lies, and she forgot. Bitch, I'm from Montgomery, we do numbers on the south. niggas on some video shit for real. Johnson gon' crank up the grill. Told your mail pull out the speakers. Party every weekend, give a fuck about them peoples. Dip out for a minute, damn they need me in the kitchen. Bitch, I'm something like a chemist. I'm a young Josephus. Late night now I'm lurking, nigga, where the skuggies at? Yeah, I'm geeking, that's a fact. Say she sober, hold on, hunger, here, just take a piece of that. Gotta twist it to the max. Now the bitch won't shut up talking. Bet you didn't know that your baby mama love this fucking dojo in it feel like Cobra Kai. With them bricks, karate chop. I just broke it down and recompressed, now it's a lot. Now he hot, dummy blocks. She been eating Molly, popping Zans and smoking loud. She got lies, and she forgot.